They found her body in a ditch outside of town, broken, barefoot, her phone still clutched in her hand. The coroner said blunt force trauma. The police said wrong place, wrong time. I said nothing, because I already knew who. The call came from her best friend, voice trembling, breath catching between sobs. They were laughing, Mr. Hale, the mayor's son and his friends. They wouldn't stop. They just kept kicking her. Her words broke. Mine didn't. I stood by the kitchen window, the same one my daughter used to sneak out from when she was 16. The rain pressed against the glass like it wanted in. I waited for the police to come. They didn't. The mayor did. He wore his grief like a costume, hand on my shoulder, eyes heavy with performative sorrow. "We'll find who did this," he said. But I could already see the relief behind his smile. He thought the show was over. He thought he buried my daughter's story. He had no idea who he'd buried her against. I once specialized in erasing people. Not with bullets, those are too loud, too traceable. With silence, precision, misdirection. I was a black ops handler for 12 years. My entire career revolved around removing obstacles without a ripple left in the pond. The kind of work that doesn't exist on paper. When my daughter died, I was supposed to be a civilian, a man rebuilding, retired, living quietly in the suburbs. But grief has a sound, a quiet hum that never stops. It vibrates beneath the bones until something fractures. The mayor's statement was clear: a tragic accident, ongoing investigation. The file was sealed within a day. No charges, no suspects. Closed. Buried. I watched the mayor hold a press conference 2 nights later. He looked straight into the cameras, thanked the community, and called for peace. His son stood behind him, smirking. That was when I decided peace was no longer an option. I began collecting pieces, quietly, methodically. First, the surveillance feeds. Small-town police networks are laughably easy to breach. I found footage scrubbed from the original logs, 6 minutes missing from the night she died. I reconstructed it, frame by frame. There she was, cornered near the old train yard. 4 men, 1 camera angle. The mayor's son threw the first punch. I memorized the timestamp, 02:13 a.m. The police report claimed she died at 02:45. That gap was the space where they buried the truth. I found tire tracks matching a government vehicle. Then I found the vehicle itself, sitting in the impound lot, listed as inactive. Inside, I found her blood. I didn't sleep for 3 days, didn't need to. Every step I took felt rehearsed, like I'd been walking toward this since the moment I held her as a newborn. When I finally looked in the mirror, I realized something terrifying. I wasn't grieving anymore. I was planning. The mayor's son posted a video the next night. A party, laughter, drunken faces flashing in neon lights. Someone shouted, "To the Reapers! No one touches us!" He grinned and raised his drink. Then the screen cut to black. I froze the frame, enhanced the reflection off his glass. Behind him, blood. Not his. My daughter's bracelet glinting on the floor. That was all I needed. Proof. Undeniable. I printed the still image, placed it in an envelope, delivered it to the mayor's office myself. He looked up from his desk when I entered. No guards, no noise. "Mr. Hale?" I slid the envelope toward him. He opened it. His face drained of color. "Where did you—" I didn't answer. Didn't need to. He knew exactly where. And he knew what came next. The next morning, the town woke to chaos. A leaked folder of videos flooded social media, unedited, time-stamped, undeniable. The footage I'd gathered was everywhere. His son's laughter, the attack, the cover-up, all of it. I watched the mayor's press conference from my living room. His voice broke this time. No acting, no composure. His son was arrested on live television. The friends followed. He resigned 2 hours later. But it wasn't justice. It was exposure. Justice doesn't exist in towns like ours, only leverage. I left an anonymous tip with the FBI. Then I drove to the old ditch road, parked, waited. When the mayor's car approached, I stepped out. He stopped, rolled down his window. "Why?" he whispered. I leaned closer. "Because you tried to bury her." Then I looked at the ground. "And I bury things deeper." He didn't speak again, just drove away, slowly, hollowed out. It's been 4 months. The town still whispers her name like a ghost story. The mayor's son will spend life behind bars. His father disappeared last week. The case was reopened, reclassified, reframed as justice served. They still don't know how the files leaked, how the system collapsed from the inside, how the quiet man on the edge of town dismantled them piece by piece. But I do. Because I built this kind of silence, and I weaponized it one last time. I visit her grave every Sunday. I never bring flowers, just my presence, and the knowledge that beneath the soil lies more than my daughter's body. There lies the proof that even the powerful can bleed. The mayor buried a cold case. I buried a dynasty.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.